Alright, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? What is up, everyone? We are back with another severe weather, not severe weather coverage. I'm used to saying severe weather coverage. We're back with a, severe weather forecast. We got a lot to talk about today, but also you may notice, the Starry Soon radar was completely different. And that's because I just bought WSV3. That will help with severe severe thunderstorm watches, and just an overview of the alerts. But for now, welcome in Redbird, Clint. Welcome. I gotta remove the starting screen. Hold on 1 sec. All right. So let's see what's Yay Bros going live. Hendrick, welcome in. I'm from Fargo, North Dakota. I'm wondering if we will have a severe risk because it says thunderstorms on Sunday. Alright, so let's actually go deep into that, shall we? Well, first, yes, let's go into the Storm Prediction Center convective outlook. So we have first off, we have a day one, 15%, or not day one, I'm sorry. Day 6, 15% probability for seeing severe weather, for Texas area, for Amarillo, Lubbock, Abilene, San Angelo, Midland, into Oklahoma as well for Woodward and Elk City. This will be on Saturday. So severe weather, we gotta watch out for a dry line that could have supercells and of course a line of storms. Basically the SPCA didn't know damaging wind and large hail. Nothing about tornado. So actually, if we go here on Radar Mega, which are much better views of the borders, you can see it goes up to the Oklahoma Panhandle. And also, if we check, so for Sunday, I'm sorry guys, like, holy cow, I can't speak. We have a day 7, for Sunday, we have a day 7, slight risk for severe weather, and this is going to include Kansas into Oklahoma and Texas. So again, we gotta watch out for severe weather along the dry line, in the yellow here. So we will discuss what the hazards are going to be as well. And first off, let's quickly check South Dakota or Fargo, North Dakota for storms for you. So Fargo, North Dakota. Yeah. So you can see the locations on the blue pin. So Fargo, as we extend here for the GFS model. This is the 18Z run. So yeah, as we shift, what day is Sunday? Sunday will be the 12th. So yeah, let's go and push it to the 12th. Yeah, so for Fargo, North Dakota, I'm not seeing any thunderstorms at all. Yeah, I mean, there could be some thunderstorms to your east, but nothing for Fargo off of the GFS model. And if there are thunderstorms, they're probably not going to be severe because we aren't really expecting severe weather up in North Dakota on Sunday. Actually, if we go check the surface-based Cape, once it loads. There is a little bit of Cape near Fargo. I don't think this will actually extend into Fargo. If we keep pushing, yeah, the Cape doesn't stretch to Fargo. So we're not really expecting severe weather. However, something to watch over here in Minnesota, as well in Iowa, could be potential. However, it just really depends on storm mode. As you can see, there's not really much where the highest Cape will be. Temperatures will be around the 60s with dew points being also in the 60s as well. So something to watch as we get closer, but for now, we're not really expecting much for the Fargo area. So for right now, Fargo, we aren't expecting severe weather. However, we will continue to watch trends up there in North Dakota. What's up, Sam? So checking back here. So yeah, so going to the day 7 probabilities, you can see that we do have a 15% for severe weather, slight risk. This will include into Oklahoma City, into Enid, Liberal, Amarillo, Lubbock, Midland, Snyder, Abilene, Wichita Falls, Lawton, and we'll extend it to Kansas as well near Dodge City and Pratt, Kansas. So we're going to be watching severe weather for you guys as well. Also, oh guys, I'm still trying to figure out how to use this. I'm so sorry. Give me a second. Okay. Also, very something unexpected here from Mississippi. We have a local storm report, a damaging wind report of 90-mile-per-hour wind gust. 90 in Mississippi. A completely unexpected. This is the sources in National Weather Service Storm Survey. A swath of straight-line winds was evaluated via high-resolution planet satellite imagery that occurred with a line of severe thunderstorms east of Pleasant Grove. I mean, this is completely unexpected. If we go back here to Radar Mega, we can actually look back on the storm reports. So here's our 90-mile-per-hour wind gust report. If we go to local history radar, absolutely nothing. It just looks like nothing. Yeah, so the 90-mile-per-hour wind gust report is in Wayne County, Mississippi. 3 miles northwest of Whistler, Mississippi. So yeah, Mississippi, there's your damaging wind report. Completely unexpected. Yeah, and guys, if you do have any questions, please let me know in chat. I'm actually gonna go back to WSV3 for a second, because there's more severe weather. Not only we have the day 6 and day 7 outlooks. If we go back to the Storm Prediction Center, if we look at the day 3, we have a marginal risk for severe weather. And this is going to include Garden City, Hayes, Frankfort, Salina, Phillipsburg, and Garden City. This is in Kansas and I believe parts of Missouri. So another day for watching severe weather. Again, we do have that 5% problematic severe weather potential, so we'll see what the day 2 will be. But yeah, we do have severe weather on Wednesday as well. It's looking like a very active severe weather pattern. It's about to unfold. Potentially, from what I've heard, potentially could be significant. However, we will see as well. Also, we have storms here in Florida. 2 of them are special weather statement for 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 0.25 inch hail. So this is going to be east of Cape Coral near Alva, and then we have special weather statement south of Lake Placid. These aren't going to be tornadic. Again, we're not really expecting these storms to really be tornadic at all. If we go on Radar Mega and actually go down to these storms to give them a quick look. So let's go to these storms here in Florida. You can see there's absolute no rotation with them. That's what we expect them to not have, his rotation. Again, it's Florida, so Florida does weird things, so we'll watch Florida. But I don't think anything too major is going to happen. Maybe localized severe gusts could be possible. Again, we do have that general thunder risk over here in Florida. So that's why we're seeing thunderstorms. But again, nothing too severe. Yeah, guys, also I do want to point... Oh, whoops. I closed out of YouTube. I do want to point out, we had our longest stream here ever covering severe weather. And here's the reason, right? Look at this. So on April 2nd, we were tracking severe weather for the Midwest, for Illinois, Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, and Iowa. Did I switch it to the right scene? I didn't. Okay, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, we've been very, very busy the last couple of days. So you can see we did April 1st coverage, which was about 2 hours. But really, there's where here comes our longest stream that we have done. The April 3rd and 4th severe weather outbreak. That actually happened, and we were live at 2:45 p.m. Eastern. We didn't get off till 5 a.m. Eastern. So we went over 15 hours. So yeah, you can see about 14 hours and 30 minutes actually. Covering severe weather, and the reason why I actually stayed live, I don't know if you guys are tuning in at this time because it was late. Here's the reason why. So really, after the last tornado warning, we thought the severe weather, severe thunderstorm warnings were also dying down. Hold on, let me actually push this back. So as you can see, after this tornado warning, really, you know, the tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings stopped for a while. And I mean for a while, until around 1 to 2 o'clock a.m. That's when we saw a crap ton of tornado warnings being issued, and that's why I stayed live. And I totally thought after those expired that we could see another potential, but we really didn't see anything the last 2 hours. So, I mean, as soon as they got to Arkansas, those things started rotating pretty much. So again, that's why we were live for so long. And that's why I wasn't live for April 4th. Slight risk was basically because I needed a break. I was tired and I was losing my voice. And my voice does feel better today, so I'm very thankful for that. And we will be live, of course, on Saturday and Sunday as well. Covering potentially significant severe weather again. If you guys are just tuning in, the Storm Prediction Center has put out day 6, slight risk for severe weather, and a day 7, slight risk for severe weather. Day 7, we are having a little bit of confidence that severe weather can happen anywhere in Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas, near Oklahoma City up to Pratt and Wichita, down to Junction and Kerrville, Midland, Texas. So again, we're getting into a very active severe weather pattern, potentially significant. We also, a complete watch out is going to be tornadoes. Tornadoes cannot be ruled out. As for now, if I show you guys the outlook they're saying, On day 6, they're saying where some model axis of moderate instability in place by late Saturday afternoon. Supercells with large hail and severe wind gusts will be possible in the afternoon and evening, with storms that develop near the instability axis. So they don't say anything about tornadoes for Saturday, at least. Sunday, they didn't really specify the hazards that could be possible. But I wouldn't be surprised for either day's strong tornado potential could be in place as well. So again, we're just watching out, and of course on day 3 as well, with our marginal risk for severe weather that extends into Nebraska, into Kansas as well. So again, Garden City up into Nelson, Nebraska. Right, so let's first look at the GFS model, and let's look at our more significant days that could be happening. So again, this will be on Saturday the 11th. This again is a slight risk for severe weather on Saturday. So as we get this model working, I'm actually going to turn off the mean sea pressure. Right. So yeah, going into the future here, this is the new GFS one, the 18Z. Again, we're going to be watching out for Saturday, the 11th. So continue to push out. You can see around 11, really we do have some storms here near Amarillo, Texas. I mean, I really don't see much via the GFS. But however, Sunday's looking more potentially significant, as we do have a line of storms and potentially a cell that does develop in Oklahoma. That does go by Tulsa and then into Fort Smith and Fayetteville until it really starts the weekend at 5 a.m. on Monday. Really, again, I'm not really seeing much, but also we could have severe weather potential as well up here in Illinois, near the Chicago region, as there are storms that try to develop there. Again, guys, multiple rounds of severe weather is going to be possible. I mean, we're looking at the 16th. This is 200 plus hours out, so we're not going to be really paying attention. But you can see we do have some storms that try to develop here in Dallas on the 16th. I'm not going to talk much about them because, again, we are way too far out to tell. But I'm thinking Sunday might be the more significant severe weather setups that I'm at least seeing. Again, storms do fire at 2 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, and they will continue to the overnight hours. So basically, that's what we got going on. Speaking for our slight risk. Actually, I should go over the CAPE as well, the CAPE values. So what CAPE stands for is convective potential available energy. Oh, I'm sorry, I said this completely wrong. Convective available potential energy. The CAPE is what helps fuel the storms. Without CAPE, really, storms really can't. The storms don't have energy to cause major problems. But if we look here at 5 p.m. With our surface-based CAPE values, we do have CAPE around 1,000 joules per kilogram. Maybe some extents could reach into 2,000 joules per kilogram. That is plenty of CAPE for storms. Also look at supersonic positive. We do reach values of around 2 to 1 and 0.4. If we look at our temperature here, we do exceed temperatures reaching around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And our dew points does exceed into around 60 degree dew points. So that, again, perfect environment for severe weather. If we also look at our low level jet here, again, we have a decent lower level jet, not really particularly strong, but it is decent enough for some isolated tornadoes. Also with our trough, again, it doesn't look much. Again, it's enough for severe weather and definitely enough for the Storm Prediction Center to put out 50% chance probabilities for seeing severe weather. On next day, we'll see what they will actually do. But again, for now, just be on lookout, start preparing, because at least for now, severe weather does seem potent for this area. And of course, we will be live on both days if trends do continue. I mean, yes, we're looking at a potential significant day. I mean, that's what I wanted to